here's your compass. Do we go this way or this way? They had to make choices, and along with the river, when we were whitewater rafting, they would have to go. Do I go this way or this way? This way I'm on the rocks. This way I'm in the rapids, and they had to make individual choices that had consequences. Along with that would be their social aspect. Kids would come kind of knowing each other, not really, but when they would leave, it would be a community of we just did this. And so that translates over to the aspects of outdoors in recreation, how that does affect teen development. Excuse me. First one is it gets kids to engage physically and mentally in the outdoors. Outdoor kids can run, jump, burn off all this extra physical energy that they have because their bodies are changing, and mentally they have challenges and that they have to overcome and face fears and all that. Second one would be the facing fears, facing challenges. Excuse me, and I physically have to face a challenge. I'm going to reach to the top of that mountain today. Mentally, having to set goals and overcome those goals. Along with that would be building their self-worth. This outdoor recreation gives these kids, man, I just whitewater raft this mountain, or I am a part of this soccer football team. Outdoor recreation helps them build their self-worth, along with developing social skills. Whether any outdoor recreation, whether it's a sports team, a backpacking trip, a fishing trip, they have to be a part of a group. And so that builds, how do I become a teammate? How do I become a backpacking group mate? Because in this backpacking group, they have to depend on each other in a sense that, their lives actually do depend on it. And so it builds the social skills of being able to communicate and interact together as a group. Which leads into a group of people that are doing what I'm talking about, which is this case study of Young Life. Young Life is a worldwide organization that is put together. They do focus on teens and how and their development. They have weekly meetings, summer camps, and adventure camps that these kids will partake in. Their weekly meetings is a once a week. Kids usually in their high school, so it's a local community, will get together where they have to be social, have to interact. They will then also have games and mixers that will challenge them and having to work together as a team and or as an individual to overcome these challenges of these games. With it also, Young Life does these adventure camps where they're week-long trips out into the wilderness. These two stories that I've told you about are actually a part of this organization. Beyond Malibu is one of their backpacking adventure camps, and then Wild Horse Wilderness would be the other one that does whitewater rafting, backpacking trip, 2-day hiking trips, along with horseback riding trips. And excuse me. So these adventure camps are here to push kids out of their element and then literally into the wild, where they have to overcome challenges and develop as teenagers. The main goal, though, for Young Life is to get kids to camp, summer camp. And what it is it takes them completely out of their cities and homes and out into the woods and gets them completely away technology. And where they then will have outdoor activities like bikes, mountain bikes, swimming, challenge courses, horseback riding, you name it, they got it. And takes these kids out of their element and just puts them out in the wilderness, puts them out having where they have to engage in these activities and then face challenges like the challenge course. These kids will be up into the trees where they have to cross wires and at the very end have to kind of jump off the back of the hook. They're all hooked in. They have to jump off the back ledge, and where it's a goal that they have to set and then accomplish, along with building social skills in the sense of they do team unity games where the group that you came with, you are then put into as a team, and you have to work together, all together, to create and accomplish tasks that are given to them. And then all of this that I've been talking with Young Life and all the teen development and outdoor education is really the key to its success is the adult influence. Adult influence. Adult influence is needed for guidance and structure within the development of teens, whether it's indoors or outdoors. But outdoor recreation is very well guided with adults that are not their parents. Parents seem to have a kind of, in not all cases but most cases, opposite effect of the development. They to have an adult that is not a teen's parents, to like a coach or a counselor or a teacher or somebody that wants to invest in their lives and have a relationship with these kids to help them develop and in a safe and kind of an on-track way, which Young Life is all volunteer adults that are not parents. And then in further challenges that teenagers will have in outdoor recreation is the aspect of technology. Today in society is so easy to get a hold of, and it's a great thing, but it's being abused in the sense of, kids have 40 to 50%, teenagers have 40 to 50% of their lives that are free time, and nowadays it's being filled more and more indoors, where physically they're not being able to get up and move around and develop in that way. Mentally, it kind of puts them at a pause because of some of these games that they're not developing mentally. Along with abstract thinking, it's in a way, yes, but again, it's another pause. And socially, they are not getting out and communicating. They're stuck in this room. And so technology, it would be a great challenge for teenagers' development and in the outdoors. Some future hopes that we do have is that more aspects of recreation, more outlets would be available for teens, whether it's sports or activities or adventures, that it would be more feasible for teenagers to get to. So in conclusion, teenage development is greatly positively impacted with outdoor recreation. It gives kids physically a place where they can express themselves and run and jump and figure out who they are while they're developing physically. Along with mentally, it gives them challenges and obstacles and abilities that they can build skills and overcome these activities. Along with abstract thinking, they figure out who they are through these activities. And socially, being a part of a team or a group is necessary in building communication and abilities for them to be able to talk to each other and build a social community. So I wanted to thank you for listening to my presentation, and thank you very much.